We are in the Crawler's Nest, looking for the coffer chest with the old gauntlets in it. Now, there are some paths that are one way, so we're going to have to tread carefully. My map doesn't show them, but the map on the FF11 Clupedia does. This isn't the first time I've been here coffer hunting. When we were doing, I believe it was the Warrior AF on Pearso a while back, we ended up doing some coffer hunting here. Now the lizards down here are aggressive. They're coming up as EP, level 50. Ragecat's sitting at level 63 right now. So let's see if we catch any aggro. Nope, not looking like it. Well, that's alright. Okay, so we're going to head up this tunnel here to another wide open room up here. On this map alone, there are a whopping 5 coffer chest spawn locations. So we'll try our luck here, and if we don't find anything, then we're going to have to go and try a different map. And Rita's not with me right now, she had to go to bed. So you'll be stuck riding solo with me. Sorry for your loss. Okay, so we've got some rumble crawlers down there at level 54. Probably going to catch aggro from those. Okay, let's drop down. And so one spawn location is over to the northwest. There's one in the southwest and one in the southeast. So let's check. Just make sure I got this right here. Yeah, there's a spawn location here, but no chest. So let's try a different location for the sake of speeding this along. Let's go ahead and pop a silent oil. At least with those, I'll still be able to interact with the chest when we find it. Oh, look at that! Well, that was easy. Okay, let's go ahead and make the trade. Nest coffer key. Obtained old gauntlets from the chest. So as I've stated before, as is the case with all of the Borgert's quests, we now have to go visit the toolbox in Port Juno, speak with Borgert's ghost. He's going to tell us to go to Castles of All to get Shadow Flames, go there, kill the Darkspark NM. If you've tuned into my series before, I think I've already done this a couple of times, so the last few AF quest lines, I've just kind of skipped that part. If you have your heart set on seeing that, I will have a link to that to an episode that contains that fight below in the description. And if for some reason I forget to put that link in there, comment on the video and give me shit. Hold me accountable. We're tromping around in Garlaige Citadel looking for the next copper chest for the Beastmaster AF. And one of the spawn points is up those impassable stairs. There is a hidden path not shown on the map that you can take to actually get up there. But it doesn't look like the chest is there, so we're going to move on to a different part of the dungeon and check out some other spawn points. We're in the underground portion of Garlaige Citadel on map number 2. We've been down here for a couple of different things. There's the explosures that we had to use way the heck back when we were doing the level 50 to 55 cap increase. And we've been down this way to hunt coffer chests. I know we had to do at least one of them for Pearso's Paladin AF way back in the day. Oh, and we've got some bats up ahead, which do aggro. Ben, go kick their asses. Show them the headbutt of justice. Friggin' unreal just how hard the beast pets hit. Not that I'm complaining. Okay. Other than the bats and some skeletons, haven't really had too much aggression. There's a lot of stuff, at least early in the dungeon, that's coming up as easy prey or too weak. Oh, and you gotta be right close to the mob to give the command to your pet. Sometimes I forget that. Okay, so now we're going to go up these steps, and there is a hidden path. If you're following on FF11 Clupedia, you'll be able to see it. So this is a banishing gate right here, and there's a path up this way. There's a chest spawn point over here for the coffers. There's another one over this way, and an exit into Saramog Champagne. I gotta say, I'm getting really excited to get these AF quests done and move on to more content. Really excited to see more Chains of Permathia. We've got some other cool stuff in store for everybody too, so stay tuned for that. At the time of recording this, getting on to record has been a little tricky. Just a lot going on. Unfortunately, I had to deal with the unexpected passing of my little sister recently, so I took a bit of a break from recording. But it's good to be back and good to be doing content with you folks again. And to those of you that have been following my channel for a while, thank you so much for your patience in that. And to those of you who might be tuning in for the first time, or maybe you've only watched a couple of videos, welcome. Happy to have you. Always happy to have you folks join us on our adventures. Okay, this is starting to come back to me now. I think I remember doing some hunting in here on Pearso. Okay, so sometimes there's a chest over there, but it's not looking like there's one this time. Oh, I actually managed to stealth by that guy. See if I can stealth by this one. The hallways are just wide enough. Oh, never mind. I think after this one, we'll go ahead and throw up some Silent Oil. This is not my favorite dungeon to be gallivanting in. Although, not nearly as bad as Eldium Necropolis. That place can burn in a wrath of holy fire. Rampage! But back to what I was saying earlier, I mean, unexpected tragedy, and still processing and dealing with that. But you know, I'm thankful for my life. I'm thankful for all the good things in it, and you know, when you have a tragedy like that, it makes you realize just how fragile and precious life really is. We're just gonna... I know I already kind of looked over here, but just gonna check to make sure I didn't miss anything. There we go. Now we're at the top of those broken steps. And, you know, I'm thankful for Rita. I'm thankful for the people I have in my life. And, yeah, it's just lots to be thankful for. And I'm thankful for this game, too, Final Fantasy XI. It's... life gets busy and things happen, but this game, you know, 20 plus years later, it's always waiting when you want to come back and dive back in. Okay, so the 3 spawn points on this map have been checked and it's not looking good. So we are going to... Let me just double check the map here. We're going to make our way back through this banishing gate. I think most of the stuff in here aggroes via sound, with the exception of, I think some of the beetles and stuff. And the bombs. Oh. I thought it smelled like sweat and death and garbage down here. So, we're gonna go to a different banishing gate. I'm going to go ahead and throw up a prism powder as well too, just to sneak by the bombs. It looks like there are only 7 Coffer Chest spawn points here, just spread out over 2 maps. And if you're watching this as a guide, and I mean, my videos aren't really intended to be a guide, but some people do find benefit in treating them like a guide, and that's great. But if you are watching it as a guide, there is that key item called the Pouch of Weighted Stones that you need to open these banishing gates. Just in case you're watching and you're wondering how the hell I'm opening them. Pretty easy to do. Just have to look it up online. Oh, and look at that. So we're over at this point on the map. I was going to go through the Banishing Gate, which, well, I am going to go through the Banishing Gate. And look at that. The treasure coffer is sitting right at the top of those steps. So obviously that's a one-way part only. So there's a Banishing Gate back over this way to the east, just in that little U-shaped dip. And we should be able to just work our way right over to the top of those steps, and we'll have our next piece of Beastmaster gear. And as is the case with pretty well all of the AF quest lines that we've done, the gauntlets is the only one where you actually have to go through that process of getting it repaired. And the AF stuff that we're going after right now, you just get it in prime condition right out of the box. Like an Amazon package coming to your doorstep. Oh, here we go. Don't know what I expected there. Ben, jump in. Sakura, stand there and look cute. Peck for worms and bugs on the floor. Somebody's got to clean these halls. Oh, and we got another beetle. I wonder if I can put that other beetle to sleep with Dreamflower. I think I've been kind of spamming abilities on Flowerpot Ben, though, so might have to give that a sec. 4 more seconds. Alright, let's go ahead and try that out. Dreamflower. Oh, lovely. That's handy, being able to just pop out a sleep gun on your pet. Not that that other beetle's going to be asleep for long, because this one's now dead. I definitely enjoy the variety with all the different pets you can get and all the different strategies. Definitely have to play around more on Beastmaster. And another headbutt. Yeah, we got this in the bag. So after this chest, we'll be going to the Quidov Stronghold Beadeaux, and we'll be looking for our last chest there. And then we've got the final quest that we have to do to get the final piece, and that will be all our COP-related job, at least the jobs that we're playing for COP, completed. Super exciting. Oh my gosh, holy loot, Batman. Rita's gonna come back and see her inventory and be like, what the hell did you do to my character? Alright, let's go ahead and trade the key. Oh, that's a Garlaige chest key. We want the Garlaige coffer key. And we got the Beast Helm, which is Defense 22, HP 15, Intelligence plus 5, increases Tame success rate, Charm plus 4, really pushing those charm bonuses. And after we did the Darkspark thing that we've done like half a dozen times now, we got the Beast Gloves, Defense 12, HP 11, Dexterity plus 3, Parrying Skill plus 5, and more charm stuff. Excellent. That looks really cool. I like this bestial, tribal-looking vibe we got going on here. Alright, we're all done in Garlaige Citadel. Let's head over to Beadeaux. We are deep in the Quidov Stronghold of Beadeaux. We've got one last coffer chest to find for the body piece for Beastmaster AF gear, Counting the 3 coffer chests and the 2 regular chests we had to do, that's like 5 chests on this whole quest line. I've had to come to this area numerous times throughout the series, at least a few that I can remember. If you're not familiar with Beadeaux, I'll just do a quick little run through here. So you come in here, here's the survival guide. If you're coming in from Pashao Marshlands, you come in from here. Simply go in here. There's a tunnel. I believe it's over at this spot here. You'll go to a different map, follow the tunnel underneath. Don't go in the cooling dome. Go to the part where you come out here. You come down here. There's a ramp. Just a little ramp right there. Run all the way around here. Up this way. Over here. Another little ramp. And then you come here to where we are right now. This is one of those dungeons that I've had to come here numerous times for stuff. And sometimes I've even come in here just to screw around. You know, kill stuff, level up a little bit. So you kind of get a good feel for how it is. So the good news about this map is this entire area is where all the coffer chests spawn. And there's a spot where the map's a little burnt out there. I've got a silent oil up. And I know Quidob's aggro by sound, and I think most everything else down here aggro's by sound. So if you're following along on the FF11 Completia map, that square room to the south, there's 2 spawn points in there, and then there's another spawn point in the little circular room. Down this way as my slow-moving marker makes its way over there. So there'll be one in the northwest part of the room, one in the southeast part of the room. Let's see if we have any luck here. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything in the northwest part of the room. Let's try the southeast part of the room. Nope, not looking like there's anything there either. So now let's head down to the south room down here. And there's one of those mute things that you can use to put silence on yourself, which prevents you from being cursed by the Afflictor. These Platinum Quidobs are coming up as level 64 tough. So definitely wouldn't want to be taking on all 3 of them at once. Okay, I'm not seeing anything that resembles a chest in here. So, moving on. Okay, so back up the way we came, and this time we're going to be going east. And there's another spawn point in this next room here. Oh, this is one of the things that can curse us. I'm not sure if that would cancel out sneak or not. I kind of want to find out. No, it did not cancel sneak. It did, in fact, curse us. But we still have sneak up. Excellent. Okay, and it's looking like we don't have one in there either. And I do have Kupipi out as a trust, just so that we can clear up curse if needed. Come to think of it, when we were back at that mute, I probably should have grabbed silence and had that up. It's not like we have any spells to cast, but oh well. Okay, now we've got Dark Steel Quidobs. These guys are coming up as level... That one's coming up as level 66. So with this particular room here, you see it's in kind of like a weird cross shape. There's a spawn point in each circular room of that cross shape. Okay, I'm not seeing a chest. Your body feels almost too heavy to move. The struggle is real. I imagine these crawlers are probably going to aggro as well. And of course, when you're cursed, you move a little slow. Okay, I'm not seeing a chest in here either. Might be down to the absolute last spawn point here. We've only got 2 left to check. At least we don't gotta worry about undead doing any blood aggro in here. Okay. We've got just under a minute left. Those are some... Oh, these are Quadab egg clutches. Interesting. Those probably keep the room at just the right temperature for the egg clutches. Okay, I'm not... Yeah, so that's another spawn point for a chest, and I'm not seeing it. So unless somebody has run through and opened it, I think we are looking at the southern point of the cross formation there. Before I run down there, let's apply another silent oil. Do the sneaky sneaks. I swear it's Pearso that likes to run in here and just absolutely cause shit and raise hell. Ragecat prefers to sneak around a little more, do things a little more discreet-like. It's the thief training in her. That's interesting. No chests down here either. Very interesting. I wonder if somebody came through and opened them. I haven't seen any other players here. Okay, we're gonna go back to the very first spawn points that we checked. Maybe I'm just blind and ran right by it. That happens sometimes, and then I always pick it out in editing, and I go, well, how the heck did I miss that? Okay, we've still got several minutes of sneak. Thankfully the afflictors don't get rid of it. Yeah, so this would be a spawn point here. But again, nothing. So we'll go back and check these first 3 that we checked when we first got in here and see if there's been a respawn. In total, it's looking like there's 8 spawn points in this very small area, but yeah, like I said, it's possible that somebody came in here, opened the chest, and then left. Okay, nothing there. There it is! So either that wasn't there before and it just respawned, or I'm blind and completely missed it. Both are equally likely options. I'll find out when I get around to actually editing this. Okay, Beadeaux's coffer key. There we go. We got the Beast Jack coat. And I'm going to go ahead and warp out of here before I show that off. And there we have it, the Beast Jack coat. Defense 44, HP 20, Vitality plus 3, Augments reward, and more pluses to charm. So we've just got the final quest. We're done the coffer hunting. Just have to go get the leggings, and then we are done. That will be our 6th job AF quest line done for this series. Let's go get that last quest completed.